Hey YouTube, I'm in the bug. Just been to the powder coaters and hurrah, look what we've got. We've got a wad of plastic with some metal inside it, and yeah, it's the bits for the Kawasaki, and they've been powder coated. I've yet to try and get these out of here. Let's see if I can do that. But these are looking good. Very, very, very good, in fact. I've not had anything powder coated before, as you well know. So let's try and get these out of here. God, this plastic is tough stuff. Let's have a look, see if we can get those bits out from in there, maybe. This is not easy doing these one-handed, especially when you've got a phone attached to your, well, in your hand. Maybe we should be sitting in the passenger seat, really, ripping this apart. It's like Christmas, all rolled, Christmas and my birthday, and the day I bought the bike, all rolled into one. Oh, almost. Oh my God, check that out. Oh, almost lost those other two bits. Check that out, guys. Look at that. That is just stunning. There's a couple of little bit of imperfections, but that's due to the metal. Wow. And the inside, which was not originally coated with anything, it was just plain metal. It's dusty. There's a little bit of corrosion from the original metal in the corner there, but apart from that, I'm not really going to worry too much. But that looks absolutely stunning. Wow. I mean, just having that on the bike is going to make it look 10 times better. Right, let's try and get this bit open. I want to see what this looks like in here. Oh, there's my fuse, there's my bracket. Check that out. If you remember how rusty it was originally, I did do a bit of rubbing down to try and get it back to its original state, but I am well impressed with that. That is going to last so much longer than the original piece did. Look at that, that looks brilliant. There's that one, number 2, and the belly pan bracket underneath the bike, which is probably one of the worst areas for grime and rust and just general nasty corrosion, because it's exposed to the road. It's so close to the road as well. Wow, it's starting to look amazing already. So I can get an image of how good the oh, look at that. I like that is good compared to what it was. That's just awesome. And if I have a look closely at those threads, yeah, they look like they're fine. I can get the bolts in there. But yeah, for 20 quid, I am well impressed. That is just stunning. There's no rust at all, nothing. And it's like, it feels so thin as well. I had the image that like powder coating would make it feel quite thick and chunky, much more than it originally was, but I'm wrong. I've never sort of like looked at it properly before, but yeah, that looks amazing. Could almost be new, you know? But yeah, absolutely sorted. So I've got the final drive sprocket with all the gear markings on it as well, so you know which, you know, it displays the gears that you're in, with the belly pan bracket and the fuse box or regulator. I think it could be a regulator of some kind that sits in. So what I'm going to do, The next stage really with the bike, I've got to work on the back because I still need to drill out the screws that are holding the fairing, the fairing intakes on, so they've got to come off. So now I'm going to go and buy some drill bits. Right, I'll catch you on a bit. Right guys, just been to the local hardware store. Got some titanium, I think they're titanium, that's what they said. Well, suitable for like drilling metal. So they're really hard drill bits. So yeah, definitely need those for removing bits from the ZZ and anything else I might need to work on. I'm going to get more at some point, it's just like as and when. So I've got some definitely needed face masks. Didn't have any of those, and it's probably a wise choice. And they're cheap, so I'm not going to worry. And I need one of them. The last one kind of went all speckled, and the screen was all scratched and damaged. So yeah, that was cheap as well. Can't really argue. It does the job, and yeah, that'll protect most of my face. Not that it's really needed, but hey, got to look on the positive side. And I am, because I've got all these bits to enjoy. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, I finally managed to get it off. Not sheared off completely. I had to drill it through, obviously, as you could see in the video. And the other one, you sheared off as well. So it's a case now of trying to get these out. So I'll try and do what I can. If we can free them up, I'll show you what I've done. Well, I managed to get that one out quite easily. It became a bit of a grub screw, so I just grabbed it with a pair of grips and just loosened it to and fro until it came out. And where's the, hang on, I'll show you on the ground. That's the remains of the bolt, or the screw as it would be. Had a crosshead screw on it. But the other one, not quite so much luck, still in there. Been drilling through, and I've actually run out of drill power. There's the other side of it. So I need to go recharge the drill and have another go. So I'm going to put that aside and do something else. Right, I am going to be taking off the tail pieces on this and yeah, get into the framework and seeing how bad it is. Four of these, need those, and I've got spare just in case. Right, now we have two screws here. I'll bring you a bit closer so you can see. Number one, number two. Now I don't know if these are going to come out like the fairing frame at the front, so one way to find out. I think I'm going to need a bigger screwdriver, don't you? Well, I managed to crack them open, so these are going to be thrown away, and I'm going to get replacements. So we get this one out, so I can get a replacement one of those. Actually, no, I'm going to get like 2 dozen of them. This one's even worse. Starting to lose a bit of light. I might have to give it a rest soon. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, very lucky think this camera's going to focus on that. You can probably guess. There we go. Look at the state of that leg. I'm lucky to get that out. So that's 2 rotten bolts. So we've got 2 on the sides as well. If I lower you down, you can see what I'm doing. Just bring you down a bit more. I don't know if you can see it in this camera. That one there. Let's see if we can crack that open. Let's move the camera a bit. No, that doesn't want to go. It really doesn't. There's one on the other side as well. I think the plastic's already broken. Yes, it is. It's already broken. So I'm going to get a replacement one of these. The whole thing's going to have to be replaced. Wonderful. More money that I didn't want to spend. Okay, let's get this, hang on. Let's bring you back up so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Let's try and get this one off of this side. Maybe. It might work. I think I'm going to have to give it a spray, maybe. Or even just remove the whole unit in one. I think that's probably the best option, just remove the whole unit in one. Right. Okay, so I've got my spanner, and it's a 10mm for these bolts. So I'm going to crack them off and get this unit off the bike. See, bolts are so much better than crossheads, especially on a motorbike. They don't rot quite so badly. And the plan with these as well is to have the whole lot shot blast and powder coated as well. And what I might have to do actually is buy a complete whole, I think I've already said that, whole unit. See, the thread in there is really, really clean. It's just the head, the top of the bolt is rusty. The rest of it's nice and clean. Same with that one, nice and clean. Let's crack this one off. It's actually really easy. I'm quite pleased with these ones. They look a lot worse than they actually are. Right. I don't really remember how these come off. these somewhere safe before I lose them. Oh, what have I found? Right, okay, so overflow pipe that can come out of its hole. Right, this has, yep, it just turns. Now it comes. There we go. And I think it's the same with this. I'm not sure. No, got two little crossheads there, look. Don't know if you can see that in the camera because I'm not in the angle, in the correct angle, shall I say. And that's all melted anyway, so that's a bit odd. I have to check that out, I think. Right, different screwdriver. Stay. Okay. Oh, that's coming out quite nicely. That's another one. And number two. Take the cap off. They're going to come out in one unit, or I'm not sure if that comes apart fully. This thing should come apart, so it's only a clip. Yep, there we go. I can just put that back into the body and clip anything back onto it that I need. Right, undo that one, and we're free. Pull that out of the housing there, put it aside and reconnect it because I really don't want to lose it. Right, so that's back in. Okay, so the whole back of the bike is off pretty body wise. So you've got the lights still connected to the loom, the little tail lights still connected to the loom. I'll put this little cover back on that and the screw so I don't lose them. Actually, I won't, I can't. I'd screw the screws back onto where they came from. Right, okay. That's enough for today, I think. You've seen the powder coated parts. All of this is going to come off and be powder coated. I am going to remove the water bottle, all these bits and bobs, all the ancillaries, everything. Getting all of it off. And undo that bolt there. That bolt there, and same on the other side. Take it off. I'm going to take that off the bottom of the tank and then get that redone as well. And we'll work down from there. So, right, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you're kind of enjoying what I'm doing because it's kind of therapeutic and I'm enjoying it. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and yeah, 40 subscribers so far. Well happy, really pleased. Thanks everyone.